What's up, it's Jesse. Hope you're having a nice day. And as you can see by the title, today we will be discussing 3 ways we can change our habits. I will be discussing this subject because habits basically shape our future. In order to first change our habits, we first have to recognize what we need to change. Having that self-awareness of what we do is crucial in changing anything, because I know we all have things we would like to change. We all have things we would like to get better at. Yet we just don't know how to start. We just don't know what to do. And I'm here to help. So the first way to begin to change your habits is to start small. Some people have that all or nothing mindset where they do something, they're just gonna go all out. And it's like, bro, no, you're gonna gas yourself out. You don't know what you're doing. You're just gonna put all into something and you're gonna waste time. Like, start slow. Why should we start small? Starting small helps you get in the habit of doing it. Say, like, I'm gonna give you an example for reading a book. Say if your goal is to read 30 minutes a day. You don't want to start out reading 30 minutes a day. Why? You probably lack the focus, you probably lack the discipline, and you're probably not gonna want to do it the next day. Why? Because your body isn't used to it. So then what do you do to actually be able to get that 30 minutes or that goal that you want to achieve? You start small. So read 5 minutes a day for a whole week, and then increase it for 5 more minutes. And now it's 10 minutes, and then increase it again the next week after that. Now it's 15. Now what you're doing is you're getting your body used to it. You're getting your body used to the motion of doing it. Another example is going to the gym. Now, if you want to say your process goal is to go to the gym 6 times a week, or your process goal is I want to be able to lift a certain amount, what you need to do is you don't want to start off going 6 times a week. That is just crazy, because especially if you have never exercised before, you're going to gas yourself out. You're going to gas your body out. So what do? Maybe you start off going 2 times a week, 3 times a week. Or maybe you just do 10-minute exercises each day, 5-minute exercises. You get your body into the habit of doing it. And once you get your body into the habit of doing it, you can continue to go. You can continue to do more. It's all about building the habit, not necessarily rushing into it, not trying to rush to what you're trying to get to. It's building the habit, and those habits will take you there. Number 2, figure out why you want to create this habit. Now, what I'm seeming to realize is that we're lacking reasoning behind doing what we want, or if we do have a quote-unquote reason, it's not a strong enough reason. Like, a lot of us like to have that reasoning of that external validation. Like, I'm doing this for the external validation. I'm going to the gym, for females, or I'm going to make my money for all these people to look at me. And it's like there's a disconnect when it's external validation. I feel it's everything for the reasoning that what we should be doing is for the intrinsic purpose, the intrinsic reasoning. That's why we can't maintain our habits, because we can't find a deep enough reasoning to continue to go with that habit. Because there will be days where you don't want to do it. There will be days where you're lazy. You don't want to get up and do anything. But once you have that habit built and that quote unquote discipline, it becomes easier, because now it's like, well, I have a reason for doing this. And if I want to make that certain change, I have to have that reasoning behind that change. For example, if you want to increase your income, ask yourself, well, why do I want to increase my income? What would I do if I increase my income? How would I increase my income? Could I help people when I increase my income? Like, figure out why you're doing what you're doing. Figure out, well, what is the reasoning behind this? And if you achieve what you achieve, well, then what will you do preceding that? Like, you have to have reasons behind doing what you're doing. Without the meaning to the point of what you're doing, what is the point? There needs to be a meaning to it, a deep meaning. Figuring out why you want to change a certain habit will help you, because sometimes you will not have that will to want to do it, but having that deep reasoning, that deep meaning gives you that will. The third way to change your habits is to be consistent. Another reason we fail to maintain our habits is because when we begin to slip, we don't recognize that we're slipping, and then we fall off. And once we believe that we fall off, we believe we can't get back on that ride again, or it's going to be difficult. But that's the thing. If you can catch yourself when you start to slip, well, then now you can rewire that, and you can continue to go. There will be days that are slower than others. And if you can continue just to do it, who cares? It's going to be sloppy. Just do it. Just do it. Even if you don't feel 100% your best, just get up and do it. Being able to be consistent, like I said, helps you get it ingrained in your head. Get the habit, get the move ingrained in your head. If you can ingrain it in your head, it'll be easier. And then eventually your body will just start doing it. You'll get in this mental state of flow of doing it. This is why people say build a routine. Basically have a routine every single day. Why? Because you want to be able to be in a flow state where life almost becomes like it's on autopilot. You don't really necessarily have to think about what you're doing. You just kind of begin to do it because it becomes a part of your daily routine, your daily habits. It becomes a part of your day-to-day life. Okay, for example, say that, you finally been able to read for 30 minutes a day, but one day you get home and you're tired. You've been out all day long. You haven't been able to read. You haven't been able to do any work. Still just read for 5 minutes. Like, it may not be the 30 minutes, you're running to read for that day, but you're still doing it. You're ingraining it in your head and you're ingraining it in your mind. If you're constantly exposing yourself to something, your body's going to get used to it. And that's what we want. We want our body to get used to the good habits, not the bad habits. That's all I gotta say though. Those are the 3 ways to change your habits. It's really just through the process of idea, action, and experience. And the quicker you take action, the better you'll be. Like, yes, you're going to look like a fool. Like, if you aren't willing to look like a fool in the beginning, then you are actually ready to be the master. You don't want to be the expert. Like, so many people are afraid to start. What if I fail? What if I fail? Bro, there's nothing you can do about that. You will make mistakes. You will make more mistakes in life than you will actually succeed. And I feel as if you can actually begin to understand that and to learn that, you won't be afraid to go out there and do whatever you please, because you understand no matter what I do, I'm going to make a mistake. That's the reason, another reason I don't really necessarily like the way the school is set up, because they teach you that failing is bad. If you fail, you're bad. If you fail, you won't succeed in life. But in order to succeed, you have to fail multiple times until finally you find something that works. Always remember, though, to be great and become greater, because at the end of the day, we're all great, but what determines someone who becomes greater is whether or not what you do. There's a little button down below called the subscribe button, and if you like videos like these, my channel has a lot of these type of videos, and I will do more of these constantly, and I will try to get better and better and better and better. If you could do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below, we can come together as people and to grow. It's about being in thrival mode, not just survival. And in order to thrive, we must come together as people. Anyways, I'm Jesse, and I'm out.